Kia ora guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm actually going to do a tutorial on how I do my base and all that sort of thing. I've got some new products to try. I've got, so one of the products I'm going to use is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. That's my foundation. I've also got the also cancelled e.l.f. Mint Melt thing, whatever, the primer. Yeah, so you're going to see how I do my base first. I'm weird, I do my brows then my base, so yeah, that's going to be a journey. I'm probably going to speed bits of this up, so yeah. I'm also going to use, what am I going to use? I don't know, we'll find out when I do it. But yeah, so stick around and let's do it. Okay, so I've already done my skin prep. I've got my Dr. laura-Mercier hyaluronic serum on here. I've got my Tatcha silk screen canvas. I've got, no, not canvas. I've got the silk screen cream, silk canvas, whatever it's called. I've done like all that stuff. So I moisturize, I'm supple, all touch the skin, touch all of the skin. No, don't, it feels gross. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually prime. Because as Nikki tutorials used to say, prime is a crime. I can't talk. I'm a little bit weird, so where is it? I actually don't put it all over my face. There it is. I only put it in areas where I find I lose or it breaks up a lot more. So definitely around the nose area. And I kind of pat it in. I don't wipe it or smear it in. I definitely put a little bit just under the eyes there. You know, because I'm old and I've got lines. Because I want to get filler. I really do. It's not uncomfortable at all. Now I put a little bit just in the part of the T-zone, I guess you could say. If you are wiping it on, don't forget to wipe. If you're going inwards, go in. And if you are wiping, always remember, lift. Because the last thing we want to do is become a saggy Sally. Now, I know one of my girls, Lana's seen me do my face. She can do all her makeup before I've done mine. So, I'm going to speed some of this up. First, now, done all that. I'm going to go in with a brow pomade. Pomade? How do you say it? If I can open it. And I'm just going to go in with one of my brushes. Where is it? Not that one. There. Just going to go in with sort of a little angled brush here. I start my brows about there. Yeah, they're very, I don't even think they're in the same state at this point. They're social distancing due to COVID. So that's it. That's as simple as my brows. I will go back over after I've done my foundation, all that, with a bit of powder to make them all snatched. But yeah, as simple as that. Now I take Kelly or K Creative on Jill of All Trades on TikTok. She made me this awesome resin palette. So go check her out. I'll link her down below. She is a gem. What I do is I take my foundation and put a little couple of pumps there. Then I get I've just got Makeup Revolution cut crease canvas soft. What's conceal and define concealer, and I just kind of roll it onto there, get a couple of splooge. Oh, I should call them. Just so I've got a bit of both on there, because I don't like going straight onto my face with a wand. It's just icky to me. Now I've got dedicated brushes for this. Yes, I do. So I'm going to go in with my concealer first, because that's the fun bit. And all I'm going to do is go under the brow here. Like that. To the other side. Somewhat close. Then I just go in with this sort of, I don't know, brush, and literally just kind of blend it out a bit. I don't put it all the way on the lid, because, well, it's concealer and it just breaks up. And saying that, I will be using something from Star Gem on my eyes when I get to it. Right, then I actually go in with the foundation above my eyebrow. And just kind of carve the top of it out. And I kind of just buff that little bit of that up, because I don't know. I'm loving sponges at the moment. Brushes, I should say. Brushes, sponges. Jesus, can't get my words right. And now, because I put the primer on already, I actually don't need to worry about anything else there. So what I'm going to do is I actually use this and just kind of bloop bloop, roughly slap a bit on. Slap it like it's Saturday night. I mean, whoop whoop. And then I take my sort of buffing brush, I guess you'd say. This is a defined buffer, and just kind of buff it in. You know, I don't actually hate this foundation. I was like, oh my god, it's for old people, it's Estee Lauder. But to be honest with you, I actually prefer it to my all-nighter, Urban Decay all-nighter that I was using. Don't forget, you take it up into your balding hairline, because, you know, life hates you. I really want to get a semi-permanent hair transplant. Who's going to pay $1,000? I need to get me a sugar daddy. And on the cheeks, the same sort of thing. Now with the cheeks, I kind of run it here and down there. You'll see, because I've got a little friend here now His name's Steve. Say hello to Steve, everybody. He won't be here long. I'm getting the eviction notice ready. Now, as you can see, I don't actually go up around my eyes, purely because I don't want to overload that area with product because, well, A, there's wrinkles there, those nasty ass things, but B, the skin there is so delicate that I don't want to overload it with a whole bunch of chemically products. Good dollar pivot on the nose. I mean, she's a fair sizable nose, let's be real. Yeah, I do there. A little bit more. I'm going to put a little bit more through here, I think. Right. Boom. I'm white as a ghost. Now what I'm going to do with the concealer is I'm going to take the brush I use for concealer. Put there. Put there. I do that. Right. Now I actually go in with a sponge. Just around the eyes there. Just to diffuse that a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna, or I'll use a brush and do it. Beautiful. Now I do have a second concealer which I use on my forehead. Who are we kidding? At this time, at this point, it's almost like a 5 head. Just gonna dab a little bit here. You can kind of see where there's a slight mark in there. I'm going to go over that with my foundation brush again. Voila! Now with the forehead concealer to highlight it, I actually do use my foundation brush. And I do stipple it in again. Only because I don't want it to be like hella light. Beautiful. Now, for under the eye, I'm going to use a little bit of a Laura-Mercier translucent powder. And because I do get a fair bit of road mappage going on, I'm going to first go in. Get rid of all the... Just put a little bit of powder there to kind of set the wrinklage area. Not a whole ton though. And I do kind of run a little bit just along there. Just to get that nose contourish thing happening properly. Now with my Bare Beauty brush, big fluffy one, I dip into it lightly and just kind of pat it over the forehead because I'm a greasy monkey and we're in Australia, where even during winter you can sweat your ass off. And that's it, just a little bit. Now I'm going to go back into brows. I'm going to speed through this because, you know, it's no point. Love it. For contour, I'm just going to go into, I'm not even going to show you because it's so old. And y'all are going to judge me because y'all isn't judging Betty's. And again, I'm going to take my Bare Beauty contour brush, dip it in. And just in that area here, just putting a bit of colour back in you. And I do up here as well. Actually, let me turn these lights down, you might be able to see better. Where's the remote gone? What do I change the temperature of the light? Oh, that'll do. Now, the nose contour, I'm going to go in with like a Real Techniques brush. No, I don't like this lighting. I didn't like that lighting. Then I'm actually going to go back in with some more of that that translucent powder. And I'm going to take it on. Where's my sponge? Just to reinforce that contour again. Or the highlight. Beautiful. Blush. What blush am I going to use? Oh, I think I want a bit of an orangey blush. So, I'm going to go into, where is it? I had it before. Oh, wow. I've got to do a review on this yet. It's the Little Mermaid X Revolution palette. I'm going to go into, that's not my one, that's my sister's. I'm gonna go into this one here, orangish color, on this sort of big fluffy brush. This is a Jessup face definer apparently. Yeah, no, I'm not liking that. That's giving me no payoff whatsoever. So we'll cancel that one. I'll go back into my normal one. If I can find it. I have got shit everywhere. Where is it? Okay, at this point I'll take any blush I can find. I got this one here from like Walmart or whatever what you want to call it. We call it Big W over here. And it literally cost me $1. And it is so pigmented it's not funny. Bit of colour. I actually take it up in my contour as well. Because I don't like my contour to be too dark. I like a bit of warmth. It saves me from actually having to use bronzer because I don't really like bronzer. Now for highlighter, you're not going to see what I'm going to use because of specials. Oh, I do love that highlighter. It's lovely. And the last thing I do, which I'll do after I've done the rest of my makeup, is setting spray. But yeah. So here we go. I've finished the eyes, done all that. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's the first time I've kind of done an in-depth in how I do the whole complexion side of it. Yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. Give it a like, give it a share, all that sort of thing. And until next time, be happy, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye.